Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Still, there seems to be some problem in my camera. Looks like it's a major problem. So hope by today evening we repair the camera. Otherwise, we have alternate camera from the office. I can bring it. Coming back to the markets. So US markets, such a resilient market, and that keeps moving higher. And everybody was expecting some kind of announcement regarding US-China trade deal. And although it's going to be a very tough negotiation, people were actually optimistic. So that's why even going ahead of the deadline, the markets were higher. And finally, so they extended the deadline for the trade tariff talk. So at least, the negotiation is still on. So there is no breakdown, just like US-India trade talk. So because of this good news, markets are higher. And today, it is the turn of Japanese market to hit all-time high. And global markets, one by one, are hitting all-time high. But India is, very, very far away from all-time high. And there is no hope of market hitting all-time high. But luckily, retail people are just pumping in money like anything into the stock markets. And yesterday I read a report saying that number of demat account has crossed 20 crore. But that may not be the real picture. So number of demat account is not equal to the number of retail investors. Like one person may have 4 or 5 demat accounts. If he is not happy with one broker, he might not close the account, then he might move on to another broker. So when you go to the 5 different broker, you tend to have a 5 different demat accounts. So that is number one. And number two, the SIP flow. And every time we talk about the new SIP inflow, but there are people who stop the SIP also. What they call it as SIP outflow ratio. I think that is also seems to be a little bit higher last month. So whatever it is, the inflow from the retail people is very, very healthy, despite markets are correcting. So that shows that, now the retail people have come to a conclusion that our market, no matter how much it falls, it will recover, it will take out all-time high. So that's what has happened during coronavirus or during a Lehman Brothers collapse. No matter how much market falls, it recovers over a period of next 1 or 2 years. But let us hope that the retail people's hope is correct. There is every possibility the markets might go for a long-term consolidation. So if FIAs continue to sell like this. We may not fall much, but we may not rise much also. So it may be a long-term consolidation, maybe for another 4 to 5 years. So that is actually my expectation, but who knows? One quarter, good corporate results may turn the story completely around. So anyway, we are not long-term investors, so nothing to worry about all those things. We are just short-term traders. Yesterday, as I stated, in a rising market, VIX is rising. That means now the fear is actually on the higher side. GIFT Nifty is indicating almost flat opening, maybe 10-20 point lower. So that is understandable because, yesterday the Nifty shot up more than 200 points. And then, moreover, FIAs were net sellers. But FIA selling quantum has come down. I think yesterday they've sold only 1,200 crores. And moreover, the domestic institutions will have more firepower now because of the huge inflow into mutual funds. As I stated already, the short-term support is at 24,200, so 24,150 to 200. So that is where like 200-day exponential moving average is there. And then 24,000 is the next support. So that is where the 200-day simple moving average is there. And 38.2 Fibonacci retracement is also around 24,150 to 24,200. Looks like the way markets recovered, so the 24,200 will be defended by the bulls. But again, we cannot say, just look at the last 3 days. Last Thursday, Nifty fell 200, then shot up 300, and Friday fell 300. So yesterday shot up 250. Like this 250, 300 point up and down, uh, you know, creating a huge volatility in the markets. But however, there is some buying in happening in Bank Nifty. So yesterday, ICICI Bank brought the markets down because of the news that their minimum balance has been increased 5 times. But towards the end of the day, the entire loss has been recovered. So that shows that the Bank Nifty is like more resilient as of now. So looking at the open interest, so the Bank Nifty 57,000 call option, has the highest open interest. So looks that it will be a good resistance in Bank Nifty. So I am expecting Bank Nifty to trade between 54,000 and 57,000 for the next few weeks. And Bank Nifty is actually in a very, very long-term consolidation. So if you can remember, Nifty rallied very fast from 48,000 to 54,000. Then after that, it has been consolidating between 54,000 and 57,600. So that is the story of Bank Nifty. Nifty, definitely will have huge resistance at 25,300 for positional traders, for a medium term to long term traders. For short term, 24,970. So that is when the Nifty broke down on the way down. And so that's why I said, 24,000 to 25,000 may be the range for next of at least 2 weeks. This is a second week in August series. So we have 2 more weeks in addition to this week. So there is a one public holiday. So therefore we have uh, 12 trading sessions for this month expiry. So let us hope things consolidate. It doesn't happen just like last Friday. If Thursday shot up, Friday fell. Monday shot up, hope Tuesday it doesn't fall. I don't think that markets will be falling because the global cues are really very good. And again, it doesn't matter. The global cues is not a issue because the global cues anyway has been very, very good for the last few months. So, but still we are falling. So let us hope market consolidates. And last month it was a negative month. So hope at least this month, if not positive, at least it's somewhere neutral it closes. Keep watching. Same thing. Yesterday, State Bank of India did very well after the results. Grasim did very well after the results. Voltas fell 8% after the bad results. Manappuram Finance also, because these gold loan companies, because the gold prices kept increasing, these gold loan companies' shares also kept on increasing. They are not able to meet the street expectation. And then NSDL, after continuously rising, yesterday it closed in red. But in fact, morning it was very high. Then after that, it came down and closed in red. So these are all some stock specific movements. And another stock in the news, PG Electroplast, which has fallen, more than 25% in last two trading sessions. And otherwise, the usual things like Reliance Industries, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank. So we need to keep watching these three stocks. And HDFC Bank looks like it's just consolidating around that 2000 level. So like 2000 plus or minus 15, 20. So that is where this stock has been trading for a long time. So that's likely to continue. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed listening to this audio. Thank you for listening.